We are live. What is up, ATG fam? We are back. We're back again, episode 71. Today's my birthday. Why not celebrate by doing a birthday pod? Super stoked to have my guest in the house. We pretty much celebrated my birthday last weekend. Like, it was unannounced, but we had the time of our lives. I'm not going to waste any further time, guys. Episode 74, birthday pod. It's May 9th right now. I was born on Mother's Day. Fun fact. Love you, Mom. But you're always still in my shine now on my birthday, but it's all good. Just kidding. All right. Let's waste no further time. My guest is a stand-up comedian. He hosts his own podcast. He's blowing up quick on the scene. I got to be a part of it. Super excited. Got to see him live at Quesada's Comedy Club in Albuquerque. Shout out to Santa Ana Casino. Let's waste no further time in introducing AJ Deleon. Did I say it right? You said it right. All right, perfect, bro. I had to throw in a little extra much for you. Hey, so we changed his voice. He doesn't really sound like this. He's a cartel member, actually. I forgot.
Local drug dealer.
El Chuco. Just kidding.
Let me take this hot ass shit off.
Dude, you're one of two guests to rock the hat, so I got to give you mad respect, bro.
We went off.
Wait, hold on. I forgot to give you a shout out to the birthday pod. I just realized I left my sparkling water in. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that.
I did that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
We got AJ. Just kidding. Yo, bro. So welcome to the table, man. We got to hang out last weekend. I talked a little bit about it. How has it been? I honestly, so here, let me just tell you real quick. So I didn't know you had started stand up, what, like 6 months ago?
7
months ago. And so my homies, Pierce, I don't know his last name, but Mayadag. Shout out to Pierce. He had both of us on as a guest on his pod. Shout out to the 505 Connection. Hit me up. I was in Phoenix at the time, and he's like, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna, my homie's, gonna be performing at the comedy club at Quesada's. Want to roll?" I was like, "Say no more, bro." Just sent it straight to Albuquerque.
7 hours.
And 7 hours, bro. I went straight over there, and I got to meet you. I got to meet you before you went up.
For sure, that was dope.
And it was cool, bro. It was me, Noah, Pierce, and then your girl. We all had our own table. And just watching one of the homies go up, bro, perform for, a legit comedy club, big crowd. What was that like, bro?
It was dope. So I'm not going to be like cocky or anything, but I had done a show at Revel, the first show that I ever did. And it was about the same amount of people,
Yeah.
So I was kind of prepared for that many people, but just being in like the comedy club environment was just so much different. Like if in my set, I'm literally like telling people, like I'm telling them to laugh. I'm like, oh, I just wanted to see how many times I could get you guys to to fucking do what I'm saying, you know? And so like you definitely feel right away that they're there for comedy. So they're not there to fucking heckle you or to get mad about it. Like if you're at some random open mic that's at a bar and someone's just trying to have a beer and they want to hear your comedy, so
you get those hecklers or just some random drunk dude.
Nah, they're there buying drinks, getting drunk to watch comedy.
Paid to get a ticket to laugh.
For sure.
Dang. I bet you that was a lot better vibe though too,
100%.
in a way,
Oh, 100%.
Because at the same time, you could kind of let your guard down even more and just be more free and loose on the stage. Dude, your set was sick, bro. Your set was sick. I honestly I was laughing, bro.
Hopefully John Jones doesn't see that shit.
Hey, shout out John Jones. He's going to be on episode 75.
Let's go.
Just kidding. No, dude, hey. Hey, bro, we're trying to make friends. No,
for sure.
I've talked so much crap about John Jones, but I've also like praised him so much at the same time.
He's the GOAT. But you can't be doing what you're doing and expect us not to make some jokes about it, brother.
Yeah, bro. That's it. That's part of being a celebrity is you're, it's all fair.
Yeah, that's why, like, with, like, I know, like, telling Noah and, like, some other people, for me to get on Quesada's, if people don't know, I'm 8 months in, 7 months in, 7.5, almost 8. It was the end of September last year was when I ever did my first stand-up comedy. So people don't know that you don't just get that. It doesn't matter how hard you work in 8 months, just off work alone, people aren't gonna book you like at something like that.
Right.
8 months. So what it took for me was having no shame and no ego and DMing Polar Bear, who was the headliner, and being like, hey, man, like we have similar comedy. I've watched you for a while. I'm a comic out here. Mind if I get some minutes? And he was like, hell yeah.
That's sick, dude.
You know, so closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah, that's true, man. You got to put yourself out there, you know. That's part of being like a comedian, an entrepreneur is, you know, no one's going to vouch for you but yourself. So unless you put yourself out there, take those risks, what's the worst that's going to happen? He says no. You still show up, make a friend.
Exactly, because I was going anyways.
Yeah.
So he's funny as fuck.
Yeah, he killed it.
Everyone killed it. Shout out to Buck D.
Buck D killed it. That was my first time seeing all those homies
Steph
live.
Darnell. Yeah, those are my boys. Those are some good ass some good people, some funny comedians. I'm not gonna say the funniest comedians from Albuquerque because they're not from Albuquerque.
Yeah.
So, but they're out of here. But I'm the funniest comedian.
505.
Just kidding. Yeah, 505.
Yeah, dude.
Kenyos, homie.
Now I see like why comedians are so close and tightly knitted is because like after you guys do a show together, like we were all hanging out together, Buck, everyone.
Sure.
It's like, dude, we just did that. You know, we just put on a show together. It was like a team effort. And everyone had to do their part.
Yeah, even you guys being there as the audience.
Yeah,
did your part.
I was like,
yeah, good job, dude.
Just kidding.
No, you did your job just by going and supporting in the first place.
Heck yeah, dude. I want to go back. Like, I mean, I don't know how new that comedy club is, but it felt
it's only
pretty
been
fresh.
For 4 months.
4 months or so.
4 months.
Cool. And it isn't the owner, the dude from Breaking Bad, that one dude, homie, the one.
I can't remember what is it. Gomez?
Yeah, he's like a Fed, right?
Yeah, he's Hank's partner.
Oh, yeah.
Bad,
Shout out to Gomez. I met him once. I have a picture. We'll maybe pop it up.
He's cool.
But that's cool that he invested back into the city like that.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
You don't see like that much stand-up comedy clubs. And you know, now we got Dry Heat popping off.
We have Hyenas. I don't know if you've heard it. They're going to be opening at the end of the year in Uptown.
No way.
And they're like a national known comedy club.
Wow.
So it's not just like they're just starting one here. They already have a couple all over the country, and they're just going to open one up here.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, so
there's so much opportunity, man.
Bro,
then now you're already building your resume.
Yeah.
Like it's like a snowball. It's only going to get easier and easier.
Me and Noah joined comedy at the perfect time.
Yeah.
Like, because we joined around the same time. And
shout out to Noah
Only Kings
from Only Kings podcast.
Yes, sir.
Episodes something he was on the pod.
Yeah, he's in Austin right now. He drove last night, so
nice.
he's gonna do some open mics and stuff out there. And can't say who, but he has some crazy pods lined up.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, for
sure. That's sick, dude.
We'll let him announce that shit. But
yeah,
he has some crazy shit coming.
Heck yeah, man! Shout out to Noah. I love to see the homies growing, thriving, branching out. You know, when one of us makes it, we all make it. You know,
exactly, and that's what's like. What I wish everyone else would see, because there's a lot of older comedians out here that have been doing shit for 10, 8 years.
Right.
Still doing the same thing, you know?
Right.
And you can tell that they're the ones that are like kind of the haters, you know? Like, I don't say names. You guys know who you are.
Wait.
Fuck them. Anyways, like everyone needs to be a family, bro. Like even all of us are right now. Let's say fuck comedy, fuck music, fuck podcasting. We're all entertainers.
Right.
We're all in the entertainment business out here. So why not build with each other instead of like you having the normal Albuquerque mindset and just fucking hating?
Dude, we're the 505 Avengers, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
we're here.
Captain America gets smoked by Thanos, bro, if he doesn't have, you know,
dude,
someone else to back him up.
We assembled at the perfect fucking time.
Heck yeah, we did, bro. Just making sure we're good.
No, you're good.
Our intern over there, I got to do it sometime. Hey, intern Steve, bro. But you're totally right. Like you look at the people that are the biggest right now, they're the ones who are opposite of haters, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
And the people that are bitter, who are like, I've done this longer than you, I deserve more. It's like that.
That's why you weren't on Casadas in the 8 years you're doing it, and I did it in 8 months.
Yeah.
You can't hate.
Yeah, you can't hate, and at the same time, the haters are still welcome to the team. You guys just gotta humble yourself.
Yeah, for sure. Like that's why I had to realize I started comedy, and being honestly a younger and naive comic.
Yeah.
I kind of and I definitely haven't. I just have an ego naturally.
Yeah.
But
like a healthy ego.
Yeah, healthy ego, and I'm very self-aware. And so when you get people like Buck or like, so I do my comedy competition.
Yeah.
My dad and my girlfriend tell me to do it. I'm like, fuck it. Sign up for it. Go do it. Tie for first with this other girl. And then we end up doing a sudden death round and she beat me. So she ends up winning.
Right.
Whatever. But it was Buck D, Zach Abeda, and Tyler Lovely who were the judges for the competition. And they're by far the three, in my opinion, best comics, top 5 in Albuquerque. They're in the top 5
for sure
of established comics already. And to have them instantly tell me, yo, you got to keep doing this. This is your first time. Oh, bro, you got to do this. Especially like Tyler got on my ass right away, got my phone number, and was just like, yo, like, you got it, bro. Like, let's keep going.
Right. Then
Buck hit me up and was like, I'm going to put you on this show. Boom, 200, 250 people. That's where I meet Pierce. He's in the audience watching.
Heck yeah.
Kill that. And then after that, really no one was booking me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, what's the issue? I'm going to these open mics. I'm doing this and that. And Buck's like, I'm going to tell you this right now. You're funny. You're funnier than most people that are throwing shows. So they're not going to put you on their shows. Most people have such a big ego out here that they're going to only book people that they find
keep you at bay.
Exactly. Someone that's not a threat to what they're doing so that they can be the main attraction, you know?
Damn, dude. It must be hard because you're like trying to change the scene at the same time. You know what I mean?
So that's
like, and how do you do that as an up and comer when they're the ones who have all of the control?
So that's when I told Buck, I was like, bro, why am I not getting booked? Like, you're booking me, but I can't just be on Buck D shows 24/7.
Right.
So why? And he's like, and that's what he told me, like, because you're funnier than them, blah, blah, blah. He was like, you know what I did? He's like, I just threw my own shit. So I was like, boom, instant light snapped in my head, emailed probably 30 venues.
Yeah.
Tractor emailed, a lot of them emailed me back, but Tractor emailed me back. And shout out to Jeremy from Tractor. He over there, he's awesome. He emailed me back and was like, I like your comedy. He's like, I watched it. Matter of fact, let's give you the space for free. He's like, I'll give you the third. How does the third Monday of every month sound?
Dang. So it was like a frequent.
Yeah. And he was like, and if this first one goes good, we'll lock it in.
That's
so I'm like,
sick, dude.
Like, all right, bet. So
that's a lot of pressure though, too.
I was ready for it. I kind of needed, like, comedy kind of hit me at the right time in my life because I was kind of at like a kind of like
crossroads.
Exactly. I was going to say train tracks. That didn't make sense. Crossroads makes sense. No.
Hey, trains don't stop at red lights, bro. They just keep going.
So, yeah.
But you are like a freight train at the same time, bro.
I'm going, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, like, it was, I was at a crossroads and I just needed something to do, you know, like, especially in the stigma that our generation, I know you're a little older than me, but our generation.
Hey, bro, chill, bro.
Happy birthday. 31.
Hey, dude, we don't say that.
Cut that out. Bleep that.
Hey, but I'm right in between. I could get the MILFs, and then I could, you know what I mean?
I seen you.
I'm old enough to be a sugar daddy.
I seen the MILFs. That was hilarious walking into the club and seeing you posted with the MILF.
Whoa, dude, we don't say that. She's going to be the next guest. No, I actually did meet a lot of chill people that night. I'm going to have one of the female boxers. She's fighting at Madison Square Garden.
Fuck.
I met her through my home. Remember how I said my homie DJ Salo was spinning?
I saw you.
And he introduced us, so we're gonna have her on next Friday. But hey, bro, we're out on the scene, you know.
Yeah,
it's part of networking.
Yeah. So, anyways, you know, just dealing with, like, I was at that point where it's stupid because in real life, if there's anyone listening to this that's our age, you don't have to be a fucking millionaire by the time you're 20 years old.
Right.
By the time you're 30 years old, you don't even have to know what the fuck you want to do.
You should know what a 401k is, though.
No, for sure. 100%. 100%. Put the 401k. Save some fucking money. But you don't have to be a millionaire. Not everyone's going to be a millionaire. The shit you see on social media.
It's YouTube myths.
It's all fucking propaganda. And there's literally, it's a 1% of people. And so I was at that thing where I'm like, I had that stupid mindset, and I was like, I'm not doing anything.
And then you start like getting on yourself,
depressed.
Like I'm a loser. I should be with someone else.
100%. Depression kicks in, and then comedy definitely at the right time jumped in it. It's blowing up, and it's helping me blow up at the same time.
Build your confidence, even as a human being, too.
100%, bro. I'm so confident now. Like,
That's
it's
good.
So Like, I fucking get on stage in front of 200 plus people and make fucking people laugh.
Dude, you did not look nervous at all.
Yeah, that's
like, you just straight up own that.
Thank you. Because you knew how nervous I was before.
Yeah, dude, I got to talk to you before.
I was a totally different person before.
Like, whoa, bro.
Yeah,
your girl was sitting next to me. She was like calming you down. And I was like, oh, dang, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
This homie's about to go up. And literally like 10 minutes later, see my homie come out. No, but like, it's a thing, bro. It's like sometimes people need to be put under pressure to really thrive, you know? If you're not put under the right pressure, you never grow. So you almost gotta like torture yourself in a way.
100%, and that's what's happening now. Like forcing myself to write, forcing myself to go to these open mics, forcing myself to. I mean, obviously we're homies, but to do stuff like this, I was a little. COVID kind of made me introverted and made me a little scared of the world too. Like I was on social media too much, getting so much anxiety to where I had to delete Twitter and shit because I was seeing someone die every day.
Oh yeah,
and just thinking about shit like that, you know, kind of fucked me up for a little bit.
Right. It made you think about like, oh, it could end any day,
anytime. Happened to me right now, so I was a little scared, you know, like going. It's to a point where I was like kind of getting paranoid going to like restaurants and sitting like where I'm making sure that I could see right. And my girl's like, why are you staring at everyone? I'm like, I'm not. I promise I'm not. I'm just fucking scared.
Hey, did they pat that homie down?
For sure, bro.
That's crazy. But dude, at the same time, COVID, you know, it helped people figure out who they really were.
For sure.
Because dude, when you're stuck in your house by yourself for so long, you got to ask yourself, like, what do I even like?
For sure.
Who am I? You know, where's my identity? What you know, if the reins finally get taken off, you could everyone got a chance to start a new life.
Exactly. It was a second chance for a lot of people.
So like, were you a comedy fan? Like before you started doing comedy? Like have you always kind of watched comedians and stuff?
I've always watched, obviously comedy movies are dope. SNL growing up was like a staple of my Saturday nights before I was going out on Saturday nights with my parents.
Heck yeah.
They're watching Saturday Night Live every Saturday night. So watching Saturday Night Live was dope, but if we're being 100% honest, never really comedy. Like I never watched stand-up comedy. I never really
more like skits and like
for sure.
Will Ferrell things and stuff like that.
Like Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis and shows like that.
Key and Peele.
Stuff like that. YouTube shit. I never really watched stand-up. And then I've always been a huge UFC fan since I was a little kid. Yeah. And so
did your parents and stuff always have fights?
Yeah, for sure. My grandpa was a boxing coach back in the day. My dad boxed, all that stuff.
They translated to
that. For sure. So always had watched UFC, loved UFC.
Shout out to Max Holloway, by the way. Sorry to interrupt, but shout out to Marty P. Hooked us up with limited edition Max Holloway figurine.
BMF, baby.
Heck yeah. So your dad would always get the fights and stuff?
For sure. Every fight, bro. Every Saturday we were either going to one of their friends' house or they were coming to our house and we're watching it, party, So I'd always been a Joe Rogan fan. Watched Joe Rogan's podcast. I think he dropped a Netflix special, watched that one. It was pretty funny, but it wasn't until like probably 2019, 2018, my homie Isaiah was really into the podcast stuff and started telling me, hey, watch Theo Von, watch Bad Friends.
Shout out to, I just watched an episode with him today.
Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee.
Bad Friends.
Bobby Lee.
He had homegirl on, the girl that killed it on the roast. The blonde girl.
Nikki Glazer.
Yes, he had Nikki Glazer on. Yeah, but anyway, so once you start getting into the podcast comedy world, changes everything.
I had kind of started watching Brendan Schaub's podcast too, but he's a fucking douchebag, so I stopped watching.
Yeah, what was it? Be in the Sting or whatever he had at the time.
King in the Sting.
And then you don't even know what it is.
Yeah,
it's like Be in the Sting and the Wing and the
bullshit now for sure.
Shout out to Gringo Pop. Hey, bro, we're gonna get Brendan on. I love you, bro.
So that shit happened. Watching podcast, and then really it wasn't until I'd say last year was 2023 until 2023 is when I really got into it and really started watching it,
like pursuing bookings.
No, not even that.
Oh,
yet.
like really just watching stand up
and my girlfriend's
specials
getting into it with me, and we're watching it, and then that's when the ideas come into my mind.
Right,
I'm like, I could do that.
Heck
and
yeah,
they're
bro.
like, my girl's like, you could do that, and then my parents are like, oh, you definitely.
Bro,
could
shout
do
out to
that.
your girl, bro,
Sure,
and your family.
They're so supportive.
When you have those people that have your back like that,
sure.
They see the best in you.
100%.
Seriously, that changes everything.
100%, bro.
Like you need a team around you to build you up, and you have those days, dude. Every day I have one of those days. You know what I mean? And then your dad calls you, hypes you up. You're like, you know what? I'm still in this.
Yeah, for sure.
And then so it was like right before COVID, you started watching it, and then all during COVID podcasts.
Just watching podcasts, stuff like that. And then last year came around, and like I said, I'd been talking shit about it, like, oh, I could do stand up, I should find open mics.
Right.
And my dad would always send me open mics, and then finally the comedy competition, and I was just like, fuck it.
So you just joined a comp?
Yeah, so I just joined a comp. Had never written a joke before. I wrote those jokes, like, and they weren't even jokes that I wrote. They were just stuff that I've said before.
Yeah, like stories.
And I'm like, oh, that shit's funny as fuck. So I went and did that, and like I said, came in tied for first, and then lost in sudden death. But
that's sick. Is that the one that you were saying Buck D and all them were judges of?
Yeah, they were the judges.
That's sick.
Yeah. So,
shout out to Buck D, bro.
Yeah,
I know it told me about him. I'm gonna hit him up soon.
No, yeah, you need to get. There's a lot of. I would have to name like 10 of them right now, but there's a lot of homies that I gotta hook you with to get on here.
Yeah, for sure. I like to mix it up. I try and rotate it with fighters, comedians, music, whatever.
Yeah, I got my brother-in-law's a professional boxer. His name is Desmond Spikes. He just fought on the Bosque Brawl at Revel this weekend.
That's sick,
the firefighters
dude. You need to let me know when they have that.
Yeah, bro, I
always find out the day later, and I'm like,
for sure.
I love that.
It was
the last
dope.
fight I went to was the BKFC one.
That's dope.
And it was only because Kai hit me up about it, but
yeah, for sure. That
shout out Kai Stewart, bro. Hopefully he gets to fight Sean soon.
Right, that was sick.
Dude, that helped my Instagram blow up like crazy.
Yeah, I bet.
Because, dude, the one thing that the internet loves is beef, bro.
For sure.
And I was like torn in the middle because I love Kai. I met him because of Sean O'Malley. For sure. I was wearing a Sean shirt, and I ran into him in a parking lot.
Yeah.
And at the time, they weren't beefing. He's like, bro, I'm from Montana. And I was like, ah. And then, like, a year later, he hits me up, and then he's all, F Sean O'Malley. I was like, oh.
That shit's dope, though, bro.
You can't control it, bro.
Dude, honestly, I'll put this statement here. Sean O'Malley will end up beating Ilya Topuria. If Topuria...
What about Merab, though?
He's beating Merab.
That's what I
think Sean's him. That's just me. So, yes, Merab is a better wrestler, 100%.
Right.
Could pick Sean up and slam him and throw him over his head if he gets his arm around him.
Hey, are you hearing this, Neil Altamar? I just bet money on this today, actually.
For sure. But Sean O'Malley is him. He's proved that he's him. There's no reason for anyone to doubt him at this point. Merab gets rocked every fight. Mm-hmm. There's not one Merab fight that he doesn't get fucking wobbled in.
Right.
Because he's hands down. He runs at people with his hands fucking
down. I mean,
down.
he's one-dimensional, whether you can want to admit it or not.
He's going to pick you up.
He's a copy and print Aljamain.
For sure.
I mean, that's why they're best friends.
No, for sure. And he has a little bit more power than Aljamain, for sure. But if Sean hits you in the face, bro, anywhere on your head, you're falling down.
Yeah, that's true. You can't dive in with Sean.
No.
I think he's going to hit him with the flying knee.
I think so, too.
I think he's going to dive in like Ben Askren, all stupid, and Sean's just going to first round.
Yeah, Sean is him. Sean will.
Hey, but shout out Kai Stewart, bro. That fight's going to happen.
Bare Knuckle's a whole different story. Kai Stewart's a fucking badass.
Yeah. So Kai, talking to him behind the scenes, and, I'm sure, I don't know, he's probably said this on pods, but like, he wants to transition to UFC.
Okay. That's fine.
And this would be the first time that a BKFC fighter has went MMA.
That would be
and
fine.
Dude, Kai is like he's like a 3-time runner-up and then also a state champion from Montana wrestling.
For sure.
So like wrestling is his forte. So like if you're boxing, he's not even getting a chance to do, all the stuff that he's good at.
Defend your BKFC belt. Go on if you have to do one contender series fight or just one undercard fight. You win if you go and knock someone out.
He'll be like 2 fights, maybe title.
Yeah, exactly.
Depending on how hype he gets or whatever.
Sure.
I mean not Sean O'Malley. Kai sent me a bunch of messages and he's like, dude, Conor McGregor just liked all my stuff. Like,
no, and that's he's the owner
now he's
of
I was like, dude, you stay on Conor's good side.
Well, all that,
and then Conor just went after Sean and what's his name, Ryan Garcia.
Yeah. All that's gonna do, Conor owning, like buying a part of it, is gonna open up people to be able to filter in from BKFC to the UFC.
Right.
For sure.
And then, dude, homie, so Kai has the same manager as Aljamain Sterling and Merab and all those guys. So he has a UFC manager.
For sure.
I was like, bro, just stay patient. Yeah. Don't break your hands too much.
For sure.
Because that sport is brutal, bro. After being at that thing live, I was
sick,
like,
though.
Damn, dude, you could hear every shot.
Connection, bro.
Yeah.
Kinetic energy.
And it's kind of cool because, like, you almost, that mindset, like that, you said you're an MMA fan. I bet you that mentality kind of transitions into comedy in a way.
Oh, yeah, I want to beat the shit out
of
like
I'm the guy.
No, for sure.
100%. You have to have that confidence, especially in comedy.
Bro, I feel like...
Dude, they'll sniff it out, like, within a second, your fear.
Bro, that's why when I went on Buck D's podcast, him and Six podcast, the BS show.
Yeah, yeah.
And the first thing he said is he was like, we haven't had comics on here, any local comics, because they're all scared. They're not themselves. They're fake woke, whatever, blah, blah. So he was like, first thing I'm going to ask you, he's like, 3 worst comics in Albuquerque. And I fucking spit that shit out right away. I said exactly who I thought it was.
Yeah.
Not scared of anyone. Don't care. I'm doing what I'm doing. There's not one person out here that
those guys are really trying to get that beef going on.
No, for sure. It was right when the Kendrick shit first dropped too.
Oh, so it was like not too long ago?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good episode if you get to it. It was
all
like
right, I'll check it out. I follow Buck D. I'll check out the BS show.
Yeah, for sure. Good show.
Check out the BS show.
Yes, sir. That's better for them.
Yeah. So you just like went out there like, what's up?
Yeah, for sure. That's how you gotta be.
Yeah.
And that's how I am at the open mics too. And so we'll go back all the way back to what we were talking about before. The way that I got to where I'm at now was Jeremy from Tractor had hit me up, was like, yo, we'll let you do these shows. So the next thing you know, I throw the first show. Tractor's capacity is like 87 people or something.
Right. Which one? This one right here down the street?
On Wells, yeah.
Okay.
We had over 100 people in that bitch.
No way.
Yeah, people were sitting on the floor, standing up, bro,
sick,
packed,
dude.
smacked out. Second one, we had about, I want to say 80 people. It was at capacity.
So you already started the Tractor every...
Yeah. So
what is it? What day is it?
It's May 27th, Memorial Day, May 27th.
Okay.
For 6:30, and the show starts at 7:30.
May 27th, Tractor Brewery. Here on the main Tractor Brewery in Albuquerque.
Park. Yes, sir.
I'll be there.
I'll be there too.
So you just started ripping it with those guys, and
yeah, bro, and just having fire ass shows. And my thing is, I'm going to who I think is funny in Albuquerque, even if I think you're funnier than me, because some people have better sets than me. There's some people that are fucking killers out here. There's a couple people like Trip Still Nicky, who's going to be on my next show on Memorial Day.
Okay.
He's the headliner. Bro, if anyone that is famous right now in comedy that is smart, like if they do their own producing and stuff like that, would 100% sign that motherfucker on the spot. If they like, I can't wait for you to see him, bro. He's meant for comedy. He's one of those guys that's just so...
What's his name again?
Trip Still Nicky.
Trip Still Nicky?
Yeah.
There was another homie I saw too, and I went to... Noah invited me to the Dry Heat. It wasn't at Dry Heat, though. It was at like another little brewery.
Okay.
But Dry Heat was hosting it.
For sure. Probably at Red Door. Or or Echoes. It was one of the two.
You know that place where all the little white buildings are at? And then there's like a brewery, little small brewery. It's right here in Old Town.
El Vado.
Yeah,
I did that show last week.
There was another homie that... It was Noah, another guy, and then... I forget who the main guy was. He killed it. Yeah, Zach Abeda. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he killed it.
Yeah, I've had him on a couple of shows. Shout out to Zach. He's had me on his show. He's the first person that put me on it. Dry Heat.
Yeah.
So like...
So homies like that, but like you're doing the opposite. You're like, who's gonna give me competition?
Exactly.
Let's bring him in the arena.
Let's give Albuquerque the best show that they can offer.
Right.
No, let's not whatever, but no shade on people. But me and Noah and my girl went to a show that they knew Jim Jeffries he's a famous comedian.
Is that where Mark Maron went to?
Yeah, the same one that Mark Maron was at. This is the week before, and this is Jim Jeffries. And Jim Jeffries, huge comedian, millions of followers. He's out here filming a movie. Bro, the lineup that they had for that night was horrible, bro.
Really?
Like,
so it was just trash and then headliner.
There was one girl that went up there. We won't say names. If you want to know who I'm talking about, go watch the BS show.
First name rhymes with.
It's a month. It's a month out of the year.
April.
No way, bro.
I'm just kidding.
Right, you might have to bleep that one. No, I'm just kidding. But, bro.
Hey, that was a guess,
bro. Not one laugh.
Yeah. I feel
one laugh. And I'm sorry. I love that you're doing comedy. Keep doing it.
Yeah.
But if you guys are going to have people like that, don't have the room on some bullshit before. Right. Don't have me and Noah staring at each other like, what is this girl talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And you see everyone else doing that. And then you have them 2 nights in a row. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what just made me like, this is bullshit. Yeah. Let's do our own thing. I can't cap though. The third show that we threw, it was the 3rd month. So we did it 3 months in a row.
Yeah. At Tractor?
Yeah. We only had about 30 people there.
Right.
But I feel like it's kind of because we kind of burnt people out, you know, because we had it 2 months in a row. And so it was kind of too accessible.
Right.
So we skipped last month. And now it's not going to be till the end of this month now.
Okay.
So hopefully we get
there's a little hiatus.
Yeah, for sure.
And then bring it back.
Yeah.
That's cool though, bro, because, dude, like I like how you're looking at the bigger picture where it's all about the show.
Bro,
it's about our audience.
yeah.
You know, like you don't want our audience, you know, sleeping through the first hour or 2 hours.
It
and
does.
then, like you want like how you did like at Casalas, bro. You were the opener.
Yeah.
Like right off the rip, just bang, hit you with it. That's how it should be, I think.
And when it comes down to it, if you are gonna make a living off of entertainment, who pays the bills?
Right.
Fans.
Right.
So you got to make it the best experience for them.
Right.
It's not just about you and what
you got to accept that someone that goes to the show might like another comedian better than you,
Yeah,
but
for
still
sure.
the comedy scene's growing.
Yeah, they're there.
Then there's gonna be another show where they go to just to watch that other person, and you're there too, so it builds your audience.
For sure. And so that's why I try and book all these different people. Like I have a couple people on this next show from Santa Fe too.
Okay.
Because I would love to get out and do shows in Santa
Heck
Fe.
yeah,
I would
bro.
love to start hitting the road.
Right.
That's my next goal. Well, actually, my first goal right now that I'm setting for this year is to win the Albuquerque Best Comic. So Albuquerque Magazine, they do the best of the city every year. So if you guys want to go on there and vote AJ Deleon under the best comic category, that would be fucking dope.
You guys better step up.
For sure.
Follow them on Instagram, ABQ Magazine.
Yeah.
They probably drop stories and stuff.
No, for sure. Yeah. And go and vote for me because that's my goal. I want to win that. I want to be at less than a year in and take the title of best
When do
comic
they
in
do that? At
Albuquerque.
like at the end of the year or what?
No, so voting started in May 1st, and it ends in August.
Okay.
And then they do the awards, I think, in October.
That's what's up. I need to hit up those guys because I know my homies are friends with them.
Yeah, go.
But dude, I don't know. I like staying underground. I don't want to.
Nah, fuck it. Fucking vote because it's a fill-in vote. It's like a fill-in
You guys
ballot.
better hit up AJ though, for real. Just
For
go
sure.
follow them, ABQ Magazine. I'm sure they have it on their story or whatever.
Yeah, and then I'll put the link in my bio at Budweiser Poppy. So or AJ DeLeon.
How did you get that name?
Um,
Because I used to be a wiser guy.
for sure. So I don't even drink.
I would
Bud
rather be wiser than lighter.
For sure, right? Hell yeah. No, I don't fucking. I don't even drink Budweiser. Really, never have. But I'm a Drake.
Bro, you're missing a free freaking marketing.
I know,
thing.
but we'll do it, Bud. If you hit me up, we'll get you as big as Bud Light.
There we go.
Anyways, so I'm a Drake fan, bro. I'll be
Okay,
honest
okay.
with you. I listen to Drake. I love Drake's music,
we
bro.
need to get
Drake's winning the beef. We don't even have to say anything else besides that he's winning.
we watched the whole song, the whole storyline the other night.
Faded as fuck.
I don't remember it, but I just remember like key things.
Yeah, for sure. So so Drake's name is Champagne Poppy.
Right. Oh,
And so I was just like
okay.
a play off of it. What's just being
Oh.
funny? What's the shittiest alcohol I could think of?
Yes.
I tried to do Jaeger Poppy, but I love Jaeger.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Budweiser Poppy.
Budweiser Poppy just sounded better.
Hell yeah.
So
I was telling people at my work, I'm like, I'm gonna have Budweiser Poppy on time. They're all, what the hell?
So that's the name, and it's staying that way.
Cool. Dang.
For
So
sure.
Team Drake in the house.
Team Drake.
That's
100%.
what's up. I don't even know, dude. I freaking.
Fuck. I mean, it was all dope. We had this is arguably, I mean, Biggie and Pac died, yes, but this is arguably the best rap beef that we've had.
Since Jay-Z and Nas.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably, I don't know. That's the last one I.
50 Cent in the game.
Drake went on it with Pusha T and took the L.
Yeah,
but
he took the L, admittedly, though. But
Yeah.
he took the L because he said he didn't feel comfortable
the thing
taking
I
it that
respect
far.
about Drake is he's never turned it down or been shied
Yeah.
away from like going at it, even if he loses.
100%.
That to me is like a true MC.
So the only reason we can skip over everything else, but the only reason I feel Drake won because Kendrick did have the best bop record out of it. The They Not Like Us. That one went hard as fuck because of the beat. But if it's true that Drake fed him all the information and planted the information for
like
him,
fake information.
yeah,
or what?
fake information, and he went and wrote about it, then the songs are kind of nil, because they're about lies that someone fed to you. So Drake wins, you know what I mean? Because he just
That's a
talks
good
truth.
angle.
He
That's a
talked
good
truth.
angle.
He said everything. He every allegation that he put against Kendrick, he had proof for,
Okay.
and then he even had proof that he fed Kendrick the information. He came out and said it on the last song. Like he's like, I fed you all that shit, bro.
What about the kid stuff though?
That's what he said. He said that he's lying. Like, obviously, Drake did hide Adonis, but the 11-year-old daughter.
No, not his kid. I mean, Drake's like hitting up all kinds of little.
Oh, no, he says on the song, and that's what sucks.
Once you say that, it's
bro, that's what sucks because
whether it's true or not.
if someone calls you a pedophile,
hey, whoa.
you can't be like, I'm not.
Yeah, because then they're, oh, that's what someone would say.
Yeah, for sure. So Kendrick kind of went at it the way where he was like, no matter what this guy says.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, bro. I don't even. It's cool. I think it's healthy. I'm sick of seeing all these rappers.
I hate Playboy Cardi and shit like that, bro. I hate music like that. So I'm so glad that they're rapping.
Like they're
right
actually throwing bars.
Yeah, bro. What the?
That song Carnival was sick though.
Is Playboy Cardi on that?
Yeah, with Kanye.
I hate Playboy Cardi, bro.
But yeah, you're right. Like you wonder, like, how does a guy like that end up so big? I feel like I could just. What is he even? Oh, I like that song. Bro, Wake Up.
Dude, no.
It's the first of the month.
I hate that shit, bro.
I put that song on your story. I didn't even know you hated it.
I know. It was so funny when I reposted
so when
I was like, babe, no way. I was like, does this fool know I hate this homie? And it was just so funny. We were laughing about it.
I felt that's so funny hearing that now because I was just bumping that song in my car at the time. I'm like, yeah, whatever, throw it on. That's so funny. So the song I used to promote this podcast, homie hates him.
I fucking hate him. And you know who else I hate? Kevin Gates, bro. There's no reason, but it's just.
Is he in jail?
I wish.
Isn't he? I thought he was or something.
No, he's Buck D's throwing a concert with him next month in Lubbock.
I better not see you dab him up over there,
bro. I would sock him if I got the chance that close. You know, just people like that just piss you off.
Yeah,
he's just one of the, like, you know how some people just hate Donald Trump.
Yeah, so
I
just
hate
like
Kevin
you don't
Gates.
even have to have a reason why. Sometimes you just opposite frequency.
Bro, he's like there's this one video where he's like talking to DJ Academics and he's like, I swear for God, he's like, if I'm lying, may God kill my kids right now. And he's like, I jump started a car with just my hands on the battery.
What?
He's like, I put my hands
one of
on
those
the lady's car. He's like, and I charged it.
Nah, I don't trust that.
Yeah, and he's like, if I'm lying, may God kill my kids right now. I'm like, bro, why would you say that?
That's
like you hate
such
your
bad
kids?
karma.
Because you lied.
Scary.
You're lying.
Yeah, so basically you're saying
because that's impossible.
You're like challenging God.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, dude. Hopefully God doesn't hurt the kids.
Yeah, so I hate that fool.
That's crazy.
That's not off topic, but
dude, you know my guys, bro. I love those are my two guys right there.
Goats in their own respective.
But at the same time, like when I think of MCs or like rappers, I think of like Kendrick, Eminem. I don't know where Eminem's in all this. I think of MF Doom.
For sure, no.
Like MC.
No, rappers.
But then there's rap, and then there's like music
artists. Yeah.
Yes, like musician.
That's
like you could jump on the piano. Like Mac Miller to me was like an artist
for sure.
Make 100%. A beat, do all this,
100%.
and then there's like MCs.
Yeah, and it's cool because in stuff like this, if you really go, obviously, if you're not, and this is me going back to the Drake shit, but if you're not a Drake like fan, and you don't listen to his,
you're automatic against him.
Yeah, and if you don't listen to his deep cuts, then you know.
What about his deep fakes?
Just kidding. No, if you don't listen to like his bar songs, then you wouldn't consider him an MC. But I definitely would consider him more as an artist. But rap's so dead nowadays, and like you said, there's MCs and then artists.
Right.
I don't really listen to rap.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it just depends.
I've been playing that Sticky Fingers song that you showed me.
That song's fire, huh?
Yeah, that song's
Sometimes
so
I just introduce weird stuff to people because I'm sure you always listen to hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm just gonna vibe out tonight. Me and this homie were cruising like celebrities last Saturday.
Girl's driving us
His girl was driving us around town. Hey, we're gonna go here. That was funny, bro. Hey, but we got the 24-hour subway across the street.
Oh yeah,
so that comes in as an emergency.
Sure. That shit was hilarious. I was like, no way, Subway's open.
Hey, shout out to Sticky Fingers, by the way. That band. I've been a fan of them for a minute, but my homie that I had on last episode, shout out to Miles Chavez. He's the Rhythms. They made so that song that I showed you, that's one of their cover songs. Okay. And dude, if you're a fan of those guys, then you're in the scene. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Dude, the reason I became a fan of Drake, or the reason I have respect for Drake, is because I found out that he wrote Coffee Bean.
Yeah, he wrote
for Kanye.
Yeah,
and that's like Kanye, Travis. And that's like one of my favorite Travis songs.
I mean, he wrote Father Stretch My Hands for Kanye. He wrote 30 Hours. What else? There's another song.
That's what I'm thinking of. 30 Hours.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why did I say
Coffee Bean?
Coffee Bean is like an ongoing ATG thing.
Okay.
So like with half of my guests, I before the pod or after whatever, I always put on the Coffee Bean instrumental and freestyle with my guests. Okay. Like DJ Cello had him freestyle, and it's always Coffee Bean. I don't know why. We just decided that's the ATG bar song. But yeah, that song 30 Hours, that's one of my favorite jams.
Drake wrote that shit.
That's sick.
Yeah, for sure.
And I still drove 30 hours.
Too, yeah.
Wait, what does he say? You seen the song coming when you had a long. No. My ex said she gave me the best years of her life. I saw a recent picture of her. I guess she was right.
Wake up, access
That's the damages.
Order media takeout. Yeah, that's fire.
I love that, dude.
I honestly, I don't know if you know, but I made music before.
Did you really?
Yeah, so I was making rap and stuff like that.
That's sick. So you were always like wanting, you always had that calling to be kind of somewhat of like a star in some way or another.
So I started rapping, bro. The first rap song I ever dropped was I was like 7th grade.
No way.
Yeah, and then I was dropping music
on YouTube or what?
Yeah, all through high school. I was dropping music all through high school. Me and my homie Evan.
Where'd you go to high school?
Cibola.
Okay.
Shout out to Evan. He lives in, I think, Houston or Arizona now.
Okay.
But we actually like kind of started a little collective, and my homie Guapo Gabe too. And we had a little traction, bro. We were selling out the jam spot, throwing our own shows, bro. We were getting like 100,000 plays on our songs on SoundCloud and shit. And then we had some falling out shit. And then I just kind of like just got away from music because it's too hard out here. Because first of all, everyone hates.
Right.
Second of all, if you don't know somebody, like, because they'll put on the shittiest music out here.
There's a lot of gatekeepers.
Yeah, for sure. And
it's hard to put on rap shows too.
And then also the thing is, like, I can play different instruments and stuff like that, like piano, guitar. I like to make music. I always have. But the type of music that I'm good at is rap music.
That's what's up.
The type of
like
music,
writing.
Yeah.
That almost kind of transitions to comedy.
Exactly.
Like you can put words together.
But doing the rap thing didn't feel right because the type of music that I actually like in my soul isn't rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I can't make
What's your favorite genre? Like
I would say
like soul?
Alternative is my
alternative
favorite.
rock.
Like, not alternative rock, like just alternative indie, maybe like indie. Like I love Dominic Fike and
Sticky
like
Fingers.
No, Sticky Fingers.
Like bands
bro.
like that.
Yeah, for sure.
That will never be like pop stars.
Yeah,
but like they just make good
for
music.
Sure, like the Goo Goo Dolls or like fucking Counting Crows. Like I love music like that. That's what I like that's what I ride around listening to.
That's sick.
That's what I smoke my fucking.
And that's the thing too, is like when you're rapping, you're playing the same song. It's the same thing. It's the same. And then after a while, you're like, damn, like I wish I could like just jump on the piano and do something else.
Yeah, for sure. So that's kind of what made me get away from rap too. And then also the fact that we had been at it for a long time. And it
just kind of burned yourself out.
Yeah, for sure. And then jumping into comedy was where I got like the reassurance in myself, because I'm already in 8 months, what would have taken me, like what I didn't even accomplish in 10 years of trying to make music. I'm like
you said, you started at the perfect time.
Yeah.
Like, look, like Dry Heat's popping up. They just built a club. Yeah. You got Quesada. And it's fresh. Sure. So it's almost like everyone started right now at the same time.
Yeah. And
in a way.
And now it's like there's no more room for anyone new.
Yeah.
Like, we'll take you in with open arms, but it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, got in at the perfect time. It's like the renaissance right now in Albuquerque for comedy.
I like that.
Just for entertainment in general.
Yeah,
we have some good artists out here too.
I think it's good that people are investing back in the city.
We're growing.
Like you said, that homie from Breaking Bad. Yeah. That it takes people that have the heart for the city to put money back into it and give other people a chance.
For sure. Just the fact that like Netflix Studios is here and shit. It's just huge.
Dude. I mean, even the fact that, like you said, like even Mark Normand was just here not too long ago. Like the fact that we're pulling in bangers like that is pretty sick.
That's crazy.
And then at the Chemo Theater, what is it, Kiva? Yeah, I went and saw Theo. What's his name? Tom Segura. I think that's so cool.
It's crazy because the first time I did Dry Heat, the first time I did a comedy club was Dry Heat, and it was the same night as Mark Norman. So like I was on the stage the same night Mark Norman was.
Wow, you got to share a stage with Mark Norman?
Yeah, that's just crazy, huh?
That is crazy.
I got a picture with him after, and like I got a picture with Jim Jeffries and everyone else that has come, and people like laugh, or like Noah's like, oh, I could never, and I'm like, bro, they chose to be a celebrity. Don't care if you feel like you shouldn't ask them for a picture.
Yeah. Dude, and then down the road, if you guys make it, that picture will pop back up and be like, look, bro, this is when I met Mark when I first started. And we're still on the scene, you know? Because, like, I'm kind of like that, too. I don't like to bother select celebrities and stuff. But, dude, if you're a fan, you're a fan. Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Hey, bro, let's take a pic.
For sure. Like, I'm a fan, bro.
Yeah, that's they. I mean, like you said, the fans are everything.
Yeah, we're the reason you got to come to Albuquerque for free tonight without
Exactly.
spending your money.
That's true. Dang, dude. So when you start hitting the road and stuff, bro, does it kind of give you like get you excited just thinking like you're gonna be hitting a whole new audience?
We'll see, but I hope. Yeah, I feel like it will definitely, and I can't wait for that experience, and I can't wait to be able to because I mean, realistically, if you think about it this way, I feel like in a way, me, you, Noah, and Pierce all kind of met at a good time to where we could kind of do like a joint podcast at some point.
Yeah,
that would be dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
for
we
sure.
have 4 different studios that we could do it at,
Right.
and it would be dope to do to bring the comedy on the road, and then not only that, to bring like a podcast on the road.
That'd
too.
be sick.
That'd
be sick.
That's the best shit to get into now.
Oh yeah, dude, 100%. We go on the road, get a sweet hotel room,
Sure.
take the stand, dude. I could pack this up in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, do a show or do a podcast show or go and do a comedy show
in the green room.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it would be dope.
Get naked, get crazy, get no. I'm just kidding.
Nah, it's dope to like. I don't know if you guys know, it's kind of like love at first sight, but you can meet a homie and feel like genuine,
Just
to
locked in, bro.
right away.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly believe in like frequencies and stuff.
For sure.
Some people, they're just at different frequencies, and it's not that they're not bad people, but like you know, you can just vibe out. Like there's certain people that you just link with.
Yeah, like I mean, think about it. Besides having besides following each other on Instagram. The first time we met was the other night, and now today,
right?
And ever since then, it's felt like boys.
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
like,
for sure.
And then today,
dude, we hung out all night, bro.
All night.
Like we partied like we were best friends, bro.
Sure, all night.
It was me, you, and your girl.
Yeah.
Going all around the city,
yeah,
bro.
for sure.
And that was the night you did your set too. So it's
yeah, and then not only that, right away I get there, and the first thing you're like, I just drove all the way from Arizona, bro.
Hell yeah,
like, let's go, dog.
Hell yeah.
I have my 10-year homies that aren't even here right now.
Heck
you know what I'm saying? Like, let's go.
Yeah.
And then the opportunity to do the podcast, bro, on your birthday, shit's dope. I feel like it's all, like I said, coming together at the right time.
Yeah, dude. It's cool to have a platform to give people a chance to tell their story.
For sure.
You know, everyone sees the person on the stage, but like when they get to see you behind the scenes, there's a chance they might like you way more too, even.
And like there's even some like, and that's what's cool too, is to be able to come on stuff like this and like you said, tell your story. They've heard my story a million times on the other podcast and like people that know me, but there's also like I can't front when I was in high school and a little bit after, I wasn't the best person. You know? I was a fucking asshole, fucking player, fucking, you know what I mean? So there's definitely I feel like a lot of shit that could come, some
battle scars.
Yeah, some battle scars. Like, and it's cool that people could see me now and see that I'm a totally different person. Right. And like, apologize for whatever, if you hate me, whatever, if you have beef with me, you know, like, I'm sorry. But
yeah, dude, don't worry about it. We were all there.
I mean,
I'm lucky that I'm old enough to where everyone didn't have a phone when I was going through that phase in life.
Bro, and
fighting,
and that's what I'm saying.
Constant fighting, stuff like that.
I was on the verge, on like that, the edge of that.
Yeah,
what you're saying. So I'm lucky that people weren't everything going viral, because there was a lot of shit that I was fucking dick for doing.
Yeah,
you know
and that would suck for you to be talking crap and then get your butt beat like at a party, and then it comes back around.
For sure.
But dude, we're all human beings, and like I said, I've even told people, even my parents, like to listen to the pod. I'm like, I'm putting my whole life out there. Like nothing is going to be picture perfect. You're going to hear stuff that you don't like. You're going to hear a story where you're like, wow, I can't believe you did that.
People got to relate.
But it is what it is, dude. Like no one's picture perfect. All of us, but like me and you, we went through a phase where, you know, you weren't about relationships. You didn't take it seriously.
Sure.
You were just on to the next one.
Sure.
Everything's about me. And then now, you know, through life experience, you start realizing like, I need to feed into what's feeding me.
For sure.
You know?
Oh, once I became self-aware and once I realized that I wouldn't say, I'm not saying karma like in a religious way or anything, but just like the universe is real and the energies are real.
Right.
And I realized you fucking really do, you really get in what you put out.
Right, right.
And once you realize that, like, oh, why is my life so shitty? Well, your life is so shitty because you're doing drugs every weekend and taking advantage of people.
Right.
And like, you know, going from job to job, and like that's why your life's so shitty. Yeah,
and it's a hard pill to swallow because it's so easy to blame anyone for anything in your life. oh, well, if, Biden wasn't the president, I wouldn't be this.
Exactly.
Or if this teacher would have gave me an opportunity, if this, blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
It's easy, bro. I can like call out 5 things right now and just make excuses to go do crack.
For sure.
But like,
100%.
You have to stop and literally look in the mirror, look internally, and be like, what am I doing that's like negatively impacting my life?
Yeah.
Am I like being a jerk to people? Do I talk over people? Do I make everything about me? Like, I know people that like when you're hanging out with them, you tell them something and they're like, oh yeah, well I did that too. I did, it was actually better. And you're like, so like, it's cool. I think it's smart, especially for our younger audience. Cause I know we have a lot of younger audience too. Like, think about the people that you don't like and what you don't like about them, and just don't do that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like pretty simple,
Sure,
like think about someone that you hate.
Yeah.
Like that guy's a jerk. Okay, well, don't be that.
For sure.
It's like simple, bro. But we all learn. We're all in different phases in our life. Like you said, every week, every day is a crossroad.
Yeah.
You could take a left or a right, but you just got to keep moving forward.
Yeah, I feel like as long as you put good energy out, everything that's meant to be will be.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and like the most important thing is to not like envy other people too. Like, oh, that person is a jerk and he does all the wrong things. Why is he better than me?
You can't pocket watch.
Because if you stay doing that,
you can't.
You ain't gonna grow.
No, for sure.
Because it's easy, bro. And there is people that luck out that are horrible people, but like. Let God, like you said, let God figure it out, and what goes around comes around. That's their own deal. Like, you got to stay in your own lane. It's not up to you to.
Yeah, let it be, then let it go.
Yeah, dude. Like, I hate when people like are arguing about like just stupid stuff, bro. And it's like, okay, well, how does that even affect you in your life?
Exactly.
It doesn't. Okay, well then, what the hell?
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, but that's cool, bro. That you're hungry. You're fresh on the scene. 7 months, it really isn't a long time. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that, like you said, that have been doing it for 7 years. I mean,
yeah, 7 months to 7 years.
And then you're already like, you're on the main stage at Quesada's. Like, take it in, but also like use it like as your strength. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, take that and like don't remember the people that you hated that were there before you, and try not to be that. Because right now you're the man. Like if a younger dude hits you up, you're at that gatekeeper stage.
Sure, 100%.
Where you're like, you know what? I'm going to give this dude an opportunity.
And that's why I love having my own show.
Yeah.
That's
full control.
For sure. Like, yeah, let's do it. You don't have to be the top selling comic. Oh, you like, there's literally someone, her name's Charm. She's going to be on the May 27th show.
Yeah.
And she's just moved to Albuquerque, like within the last few months, I'm pretty sure. And I saw her do one fucking thing and I was like, oh, this girl is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
I instantly was like, yo, can you do my show, please? Because you fucking made me laugh so hard. Like, I want you to make our audience laugh.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's so cool you have that mindset. Like you said, you just tap in. There's certain people you just tap into.
For sure.
And you just know, like, that person has it or that person's my person.
Yeah.
And then you build your own team that you have fun with.
For sure.
You're not surrounding yourself with a bunch of wolves, you know, that like are out to get you. Like, I feel like me and you have a pretty good read on if someone's a good person or not.
100%, bro.
Like,
I'm so good at fucking reading.
You could just meet someone and just know, like, this
right
guy,
away.
I don't know.
Tell me 2 things. Talk to me for 2 seconds,
right?
And I'll know.
Yeah,
for sure.
You're talking to them. They're looking at, oh yeah, what?
Yeah, for sure.
Or they're just waiting for their turn to talk. It's like, I don't know about this, bro. I've had because that's a good thing about my pod is I get to handpick my guests. I don't have like a schedule, but like I said, it's all about timing. And there's like maybe just been like one guest where I was like, I wish I wouldn't have had that guy.
Yeah,
but out of the 74, I was like, okay, that's a lesson learned. I know not to just choose people off of hype or anything like that.
For sure.
I have to have some kind of connection or interest.
For sure.
Because if I don't, and I'm just like, oh, this guy has a ton of followers, he's going to make my channel grow. Then you meet him and you're like, dang, I hate talking to this guy for an hour.
Yeah, for sure.
You're like, this is not fun. And then like your audience sees it too.
And that's where you get to see, like you said, what it shows the audience what the real person's like.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, we still are behind the screen,
right?
But it's totally different if you got social skills or not. If you can talk to someone,
that's true.
Like, if you're really like if you are the person you say you are,
right.
The screen.
And dude, like our show Against the Grain, bro. Like every guest that I have on, to me, like they go against the grain in some way or another.
Sure.
Whether they're a boxer, MMA fighter, artist, musician, comedian, they're doing something that no one else is doing type stuff.
For sure.
And it's like a badge of honor, when you go against the grain, bro, like you're going against all the social norms. You're carving your own path.
Yeah.
You're starting your own podcast. Like that to me is dope.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Not fucking Signs dope.
Which one? Oh, the
ATG?
neon?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. That thing's going to outlive like my great grandkids. That's like a
For
pure
sure.
neon sign.
Hell yeah.
I got a quote for like a full neon sign that said against the grain.
Yeah.
It was like $2,000. I was like, oh, I'm going to just stick with the acronym.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, dude, I love having my own studio now and just getting to kick it. You know, we even got some chairs here if people bring guests.
Yeah, it's nice in here.
Like when I had one of the fighters on, he brought some of the other fighters and just
dude.
chill atmosphere.
For sure, we might if we figure out one that we can run with like a 4-banger, that would be dope to get Pierce and Noah here.
Yeah, yeah.
And we run. I see you got 2 more spots. I got
We could run 4 on the setup I have, and then I have two extra mics.
I was gonna say I have 2 wireless mics too that they could sit over there.
Oh,
with
that'd be
and
sick.
Just have them in their hand.
That'd be sick. Yeah, we could do a setup. I've ran one podcast with 4 and it went well, so we could do it.
Those gold ones are dope.
Yeah, they look sick, huh? They look sick.
Are they just a little less quality?
They're a
than
little
these ones?
scratchy
For
because
sure.
I have a loud voice.
Yeah,
like I
no,
just naturally,
100%.
I'm always talking to an audience at work and stuff,
Yeah.
and it just like comes out like I'll sound like super loud, and then my guest is like right here.
For sure.
And I'm like, yo, what's up, dog? ATG, and I'm
Sure.
like, feel sorry. Honestly, like, dude, our listeners, you guys are the best. Like, you guys have seen me go through it with 0 mic. Like, I started the
dope.
pod with just literally an iPhone, no mic, just recording the room.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like our first 5-6 episodes, it's just an iPhone.
For sure.
So like the fact that we still have listeners, we're at over 400 subscribers. Like,
So you run this, you run the interface to the camera, and then you just record audio through here, or is
everything
all
is directly streamlined, so I don't got to do no sound editing, nothing.
Shit.
That's why I said like the only thing I got to edit is my intro and outro, and it's done.
That's dope. So it's just running straight to the video
Yeah.
that's being recorded.
So like
right
my
now?
phone automatically gets that.
Damn. So you don't. That's. I might have to switch to that.
Yeah, because like editing, sound, matching, all that. I mean,
dude, that's what took
especially
me
when it's a
forever trying-
one-man show, it's like
Oh,
rough, and I don't like depending on other people.
And so that's why I haven't dropped mine yet.
Yeah.
Like the episode of mine, the first episode, because I filmed it. I've actually filmed it twice, just so you motherfuckers know that I'm not fucking being lazy.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't come out the way that I want it to come out. I like the setup in my room. Watch, I'll show you.
Let's see it. What's it called? What's the name of your podcast?
Last Laugh. So you guys could follow that on Instagram, Last Laugh Podcast. The setup, like it's just, and so we have a camera, like a nice Canon, but it's fucking it just, I don't know, I didn't like the way it filmed. But look, see, so this was the setup.
Oh, that's sick, dude. Oh, you got the Freddy Cougar in the back?
Yeah, I'm a fucking huge horror fan, bro. If you look, that's
Damn,
all
so am
horror
I,
shit on
dude.
there. Yeah,
We need to rap about that.
for sure.
What do you think's the scariest movie you've seen, or what's your favorite scary movie?
Okay, so there's a difference between that, because I'm like a real cinephile.
There's
not
like
a pedophile.
slasher films, and then
So
there's
see,
like
I love that you get
creeper
into that
films.
right away. Yeah, okay.
Like there's like fun, like
For sure.
you
So
know
you
what's
got
gonna happen.
slashers.
Naked chick in the shower.
Exactly.
gets
Slashers. Then you got, like you said, creepers, like weird characters, like
Yeah.
the Terrifier and shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Then you have demonic shit,
right.
and then you have like psychedelics, kind of scary shit too.
Mm.
But the scariest movie that I've ever seen, where I've actually sat and watched it and been like scared as fuck, is Hereditary's up there.
Okay,
That movie's fucking scary.
that was one I was gonna name.
But my favorite scary movie of all time is either From Dusk Till Dawn, because I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan.
Okay,
Or the original It, the TV.
Oh,
the TV
yeah.
special.
right. Oh yeah, that one haunted me.
Bro, I love that shit. But then also, what was I gonna say? There's one that's scary, and I always recommend this. I don't know. Have you seen the 2006 Hills Have Eyes, the remake?
It's a remake.
Yeah, because there was one from the 90s.
Oh no, yeah, I saw
70s.
it. Yeah, the original. This is the first one.
Bro.
They just rebooted. It's like
Bro,
Hills
that-
Have Eyes and then Hills
yeah.
Have Eyes 2.
Bro, the scene in the camper.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you
creepy.
guys don't know what I'm talking about, that's one of the most intense fucking scenes.
Right.
Ever.
It's scary because
Yeah.
you feel like you're in the room with
Bro,
them.
it's
The way they
so
filmed it.
sketch, and then they're so ugly too,
Yeah,
bro. You're like, oh, dude, it's so intense.
Damn, dude.
So yeah, I'd
That's
put
how a lot of these boqueños look out there on the streets. Just kidding. One eye hanging lower than the other. Yeah, that movie's pretty creepy because like you just think if that happened to you,
nope.
you know what I mean? Like that just messes
myself,
with you.
bro. Fuck that.
That you know which movie also creeped me out really, really bad is The Witch.
Oh yeah, any A24 because that's the same director.
Is it A24?
Yeah, it's the same director
with the black goat.
as Hereditary. Yeah, The Witch.
And it's almost even more creepy. The times,
yeah,
like where they're in like a cabin.
Yeah, because
it's like 1915 or something.
Yeah, so they're it's
they're like pilgrims.
It's like 1715 or 16.
Like where they have to build their own house.
Yeah, so they're pilgrims.
Like Little House on the Prairie.
They get kicked out of
their town, their city. They don't say why, huh?
Because they want to be Christianity. Because remember, that's like when we first.
I thought the reason they kicked him out is because they had a suspicion that someone was a witch. And
is that what it was?
I think, but then it doesn't really explain it. Okay. And they don't know why, but I think
that bitch ends up being a witch.
Yeah,
dog.
so I think that was the thing. Like she was already doing stuff before it even started, but like you don't get why.
Yeah, it makes me think of this. So I've DoorDash before, make a couple bucks. So driving around DoorDashing, I used to listen to a lot of podcasts.
Okay.
And I listened to this one called Morbid. It's these two girls it's on Spotify, and it's just like true crime.
Oh.
And they talked about this one case. It's like one of the most famous cases in the United States called the Bell Witch.
The true story or what?
Yeah, and they talk about like how it actually happened, and it was creeping me out just listening to them because I'm driving around at night and I'm just thinking about putting myself in their shoes because it was back when they were pilgrims on a fucking farm somewhere. And this is where like even there's recorded proof that the president, Andrew Jackson, what was he, our 5th president or something like that?
Dude, you're asking the wrong guy.
Bro, he went over there on a horse and like experienced it. And like there's actually writings from him saying that he experienced like this witch haunting this house. Like it was a big thing where people were coming from like back in the day, like they were coming from across, like from all the way down from Florida up to where this was
curiosity
in Massachusetts or whatever it was at. Yeah, just coming to see it.
See if evil.
And
like,
everyone says that it was like real, and like the witch would like talk, like you would just hear her and do crazy shit. Yeah, bro,
that's crazy.
And like so, the story about it's scary as fuck.
Ooh, dude, something about that, like even just like the whole setup of that movie, like with the goat.
Yeah.
And then like the goat leads her into a room and it's a human being. Yeah. It's a devil.
Yeah. And there's nowhere to run.
And then the devil, you see her signing, like, bro, it's like creepy, bro.
And then there's no phones. You have no car.
Nothing. You can't call 911. Hey, my son's missing.
Yeah. There's no one around to help you. All there is the woods for hundreds of miles.
Dude, imagine you're the dad.
No.
And you have your kids and your family and they're looking at you like, okay, what are we going to do next?
Fuck.
And then your kid goes missing, bro. Oh, dude. I don't know. I want to have kids, but I'm scared.
Same. Oh, wait. The world's kind of shitty, so.
We'll see. I might have a couple in Cruces. We'll see. I'm just kidding.
Did you go to high school in Cruces?
No, I just used to.
Party out there?
Yeah, just
Did you go to school out here?
Yeah, I graduated from UNM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. CNM and then UNM.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I got to have the whole college experience. It was fun.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's dope.
My grandma was my roommate.
I experienced it. I just didn't go to college.
Oh, you just like went to the party.
I was one of those homies,
like that.
that was around though, because all my homies were going to college.
Oh, dude, it's fun, bro. When you're connected in that scene.
For sure.
And then at the time when I was going to UNM, that was when we had Hugh Greenwood.
Yep, that's
and
dope.
We were killing it. So we'd go party with those guys like after the games, and
that's dope.
Just one weekend to the next.
For sure.
Shout out to the college scene. I don't know if it's still like that, but hopefully it is.
Oh, Rich Pitino is the coach now, or Pitino Jr. or whatever.
I used to pretend I was in a frat. Because, dude, so one of my homies, his roommate was like a fraternity, whatever. I don't even know what it was, Pike or something. And so all the, how they just all click up, sorority, fraternity. And I had one experience where I was rapping to this girl. And like we were vibing, like, and she's all, so what frat are you in? And I was like, I'm not in a frat. And I'm not even kidding you, turns her back and just walks away.
Damn.
Like all about status.
Yeah, for sure.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna mess with these. I'm in Alpha Pi Sigma Chi, and they're all, oh, I think I heard of that. Is that in Arizona? I'm like, yeah. Stupid, bro. Baby. Like it's just like
for sure
the mindset of like status and college. It's just like hilarious.
Stupid, for sure, stupid.
And it's like, I don't know. I used to always bag on them. I'm like, I don't pay for friends, bro.
Right? Yeah.
I got my own friends.
You're already paying to go to college. Why do I want to pay to fucking...
I mean, if you're going to another state, maybe just so you could get connected to like a scene.
Yeah.
Like if you're just totally out
for
there.
Sure.
But like if you grow up in Albuquerque and you join a frat, it's like...
Stupid.
Yeah. Like what? Don't you... I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
So like when I see fraternities, I'm like, these guys must not have no friends. And they're just like
100%
happy to just be around people. Hey, but shout out. We might have a frat guy on. We'll see what's up. I went to a couple of their parties were pretty dope.
Yeah,
because they got the money.
for sure. What
we used to do is we would drink like a bottle of Ciroc, and then we would just pour Svedka in the bottle of Ciroc.
Yeah, for sure.
And just show up with two handles. And they're like, "This is so good."
Yeah,
I'm
for
like,
sure.
"Yeah, bro."
Yeah, I used to put Xanax in my Henny.
No way.
Yeah, and drink it, give it to
like a pill.
Yeah,
And then it just dissolves.
we used to get crazy. Call it Zenny.
That's what they call it.
That's what we called it.
Did it just make you want to fall asleep?
No, well,
Or you have to resist the sleep,
Yeah.
and then it.
so anytime I'm glad I outlived the Xandemic, but anytime that I ever did Xanax, I don't remember. So I couldn't even tell you what it feels like. 'Cause
Wow.
I'm blacked out every time.
Holy cow, dude! What do they
Yeah.
call it? Zanny or Zenny?
Put
Zenny.
it in the Hennessy, dude.
Damn, dude. Hennessy is already like.
That was back in the day, though. So what is it? 2024 now.
Yeah.
That was like 2017.
Yeah,
So,
and that's all alleged too. We don't even know if that even happened.
I've never done anything like that. I just like to write a lot of comedy stories.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but well, we're still tapped in a little bit.
Yeah.
It came out the other night a little bit. I tell everyone that's like Jekyll and Hyde with me. I'm like Conor McGregor comes out of me sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. This one was taking a picture. We were taking a picture for my girl. Do you remember? I was taking pictures of her, and some guy tried to say something. You're all, don't fucking say anything, dog.
I didn't say that, bro. That's all alleged. That's all alleged.
Funny. And then you were friends with him. You're a cool guy.
Yeah.
No fights.
But yeah, dude, so the filter disappears.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's a good thing too. Like sometimes, like people, it's crazy because people like love that side of me. Some people,
For sure.
and they want to bring it out of me.
And some people don't.
And then some people just so it's like it's like a pit bull. You got to
For
be
sure.
careful when you let it loose.
For sure. Well, I fuck with that side.
Yeah, we had a good time, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for that night. That was
Yeah,
fun,
that was good.
dude. So real quick, what are the two shows you mentioned in May or June?
All right, so we
The
got
one in Tractor.
Yeah, so I got Vernon Speakeasy coming up May 23rd. That's a Thursday. Then we got Tractor Brewery coming up May 27th. It's going to be a Memorial Day show. Josh will be there. Noah will be there. Pierce will be there. All the homies will be there. It'll be a good show. Then we got June 7th. This is a special announcement on this podcast. I'm going to be opening up for Corrupt and Daz Dillinger, the Dog Pound at Revel on June 7th.
Damn.
Jokes and jams. Shout out to the Dog Pound. Shout out
That's
to Snoop Dogg.
That's sick, dude.
That's crazy. 8 months ago, you wouldn't even tell me that I was going to be doing that shit, dude. What? So
That's crazy.
shout
Comedy
out.
show at Revel
For
coming
sure.
up,
Yep, comedy show at Revel on June 7th.
and a concert after, right?
Yep, concert after. Shout out to Six. Shout out to Buck. Shout out to Reloaded Talent for that one. It's gonna be a dope show. You can get your tickets online on Revel's website. I'll have
Heck
some
yeah.
physical tickets too if you guys hit me up.
Heck yeah.
And then June 8th, I'm back at Tractor. There's a couple national touring comics.
Okay.
Two Cranes Comedy Production. They're gonna be throwing a show there at Tractor, and I'm gonna be hosting it for them. So that's what we got lined up. I'm
That's
sure
sick, dude.
I'm sure we'll get more going.
Let's go. Hey, wait, and your IG is at Budweiser Poppy.
Yeah.
So go follow him. I'll drop it in the description.
Sure. Website is ajdeleoncomedy.com.
Let's go, baby. Episode 74. Thanks for coming and hanging with me, brother. It's just
Happy birthday.
It's just the beginning.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, brother. Let's do another one, bro. Let's go, baby.
Hell yeah.